on the #6 seed in the playoff. The Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early and could never recover.
And Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that were at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home in that first game against Tennessee, creates some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Altmaier. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Beavers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Beavers will line up to kick it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Altmaier. Catch made on the out route. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That pass is caught. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. That's good for a first down near the 40. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. To the air. It's Outlier. Touchdown, Illinois, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. QB breaking away. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Beavers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, he loses the football. The defense scoops it up. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And it's fielded. The returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Toss play to the outside. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. State's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Running back with the football. Running through the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Snags the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
In the red area, it's Hankerson. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating.
Touchdown, Beavers! They couldn't stop him there. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty.
Okay, ready? 29 Phillies, 29 Phillies.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made him to play the 29-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And they've got the return corralled. Oregon State's offense tries back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense will make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Beavers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Takes the handoff on the counter play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
The back's got it. He gets loose. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Bringing pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. In the clear at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Now it's second down here. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. Illinois lining up quickly here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, fighting a line. Right-coded execution in the long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20 and tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get and try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Caught near the sticks, it's Card. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Makes the catch. It's Clements. Gets into space at the 50. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Clemens. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the single back takes the handoff. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Altmaier. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Illinois.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they were going to 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To throw, it's Murphy. It's reeled in. It's Clemens. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. And the Beavers will send the punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Try to convert with a sneak. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They battle back to take the lead.
And as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Card. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. To throw, it's Murphy. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That completion sets up a second down play. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
loss. Great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's card. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Illinois has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Walker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And there's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Here comes a handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half through this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, Oregon State. This offense cannot be stopped. And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Wants some time, now lets it go. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting nowhere at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's the spin move. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Has the first down and more. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Beavers will have to punt this one away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, this quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And off to the tight end. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Look at a throw on third and goal. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Clemens. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of the receiver. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. He's on third down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Takes the grab. It's Walker. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances. And they